Web TV, powered by HCC, has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
And we are here. Everything's a little discombobulated today, but good evening and welcome to Terry Gregg Court in the Shelton High School Mini Dome. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, continues coverage of high school basketball with an Evergreen Conference girls matchup between the Shelton Highclimbers and the Tumwater Thunderbirds. My name is Diedrich Allen, and joining me for this broadcast is Jerry Apple.
Hi, Diedrich.
Jerry. Oh, where was I? Oh, yes. Daryl White, who's also helping us out with some statistics tonight from his usual location. I won't say undisclosed, just usual location. Shelton has a 14-6 overall record, 5-4 in the Evergreen Conference, currently tied with Black Hills for third in the standings. The Highclimbers are coming off Tuesday's 65-22 loss at WF West, which ended a 2-game winning streak. Tumwater is 12-8 on the season, 6-3 in EVCO play, sitting in second place. The Thunderbirds beat Aberdeen Tuesday 87-34. This is the second meeting of the season for Shelton and Tumwater. In the first matchup on January 20th, the Thunderbirds beat the Highclimbers 57-45. Coming up, we'll talk with the Shelton coach, Chris Swanson. Jerry will get you the starting lineups, and of course, the tip-off. It's the regular season Evergreen Conference girls basketball finale with the Tumwater T-Birds at the Shelton Highclimbers on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
We are taking our best shot to end hunger in our community. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to end hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. PUD 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
Tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
And we're back here in the Mini Dome. Diedrich Allen, Jerry Apple at the top of the stands. I had a nice conversation just about the end of the JV game with Chris Swanson, the Highclimbers coach. Coach Swanson, regular season finale tonight, senior recognition. I want to talk about your senior ladies.
Yeah, a great night every year to celebrate what some people have done for us. And, this year we got 3 girls who have been in the program all 4 years.
You want to give us some details on each one?
Yeah, we've got Ashley Hermenegildo that's been a multi-sport athlete here at Shelton for all 4 years in her year time in high school, and she's wrapping up with us after a couple years on varsity. We've got Sunny Cordova that's been with us a couple years on varsity, and she's kind of a legacy, and she's got a family that's come through before her and family that'll be coming in after her, and then obviously Cedar Wiley that's been with us and pretty well known around the block. And a fun thing for tonight is that we'll see her on the court again for the first time in quite a while. Not going to be in full game action and playing, but she'll get out there for tip-off and kind of be a part of the last night of her home career.
Talking about Cedar, is she expected to be back for the play-in game, or is it too early to know?
It's still too early to know, but she's working on rehab. She's over here working with our trainer right now, doing some hopping up and down, and so hopefully within the next week or so we'll get her in live action and see if she might be ready for that game. And if we win that one, we're pretty confident she'll be back for the next one after that.
Now I want to talk a little bit about the trip down to Chehalis. Score looked pretty bad for you, just girls were not on.
Yeah, it's a hard game. You look at it, and I feel like maybe we're getting overwhelmed by their pressure, and I look back at the video, and it wasn't really that we were turning it over in the near court. We just couldn't really create any offense and had a hard time, maintaining ball and possession when we were down there. And they shot well. It's a good team, and I thought they had a really good night for themselves. And, even with all that shooting and everything, we still held them to one of their lower scores in a league game this year, so it's not our defense. We just got to find some offensive buckets.
Tonight you got Tumwater, another good team at the top of the league there. Again, you keep getting the hard ones here at the end of the season. What do you expect out of the T-Birds tonight?
I think we have a good roster matchup against them. They're deeper than we are, and so last time we played them, they just wore us down. And so we just have to be a little bit more mindful of the pace of the game, make sure that we're keeping ourselves under control and keep ourselves composed. But they put a lot of pressure, and they come, all 32 minutes with a lot of girls.
Well, that's all I have for you tonight. Good luck.
All right, thank you.
That is Shelton coach Chris Swanson. He seemed a little bit more nervous tonight than normal. I think it's just a lot of, senior night and a lot of expectations and all that. It's just not another game. Well, I got to tell you, he's dressed really nice tonight. Got the tie on. I thought he looks very dapper.
He looked nice.
Looks like he's putting on a jacket right now. And we're going to just pause here as the senior recognition is about ready to get underway. As they are following the format they did as a boys game the other night. So, yeah, I think we'll get the seniors all recognized coming up, and I do have my microphone ready to go.
Good.
We'll take a minute there while they get everybody wrangled in. It's always interesting. It's like herding cats to get the players and
the parents
and the family members and get everybody all over ready to go. We were out in Merriam night last night. It was a little different. They did the senior recognition between the two games of the doubleheader, which was really difficult, and it was very spread out, and it was hard for us to actually put anything on the stream. I actually had to give up because it was too spared.
And if I'm not mistaken, each of the players got to talk.
Yeah, they did. Yeah,
that's
That's
nice.
neat. Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, it's good to hear from each of the players.
Yes, it is.
Mostly it was the girls that did the talking. The boys just kind of let the PA announcer do all the reading. So, but yeah.
That was kind of like me in high school. I was really quiet.
Yeah, I don't believe that at all. Personally, and you would not believe this. I mean, I don't like to speak publicly in front of people.
Yeah.
You're thinking, really? Aren't you doing that right now? Well, yeah, I am, but I don't see my audience. And that's really the key. And I'll do it. I have no problem doing it. It's not one of my favorite things. And in high school, I really faked it well. I can tell you that. Faked it well. Fake it till you make it, as they say. And we're getting everything ready for senior recognition. 3 seniors tonight. Ashley Hermenegildo, Sunny Cordova, and, of course, Cedar Wiley. I've been meaning to ask, and I haven't bothered to do so. I'm just wondering how many points Cedar has scored in her career here. Did a little quick estimate based on 20 a game for 4 years of varsity. That's like 1,500, close to 2,000 points, really, when you think about it. Well, here we go with the senior recognition.
tonight, number 14, Ashley Herman-Hildo. Ashley plans on going to Old Columbia Community College to play soccer and hopefully basketball, and to earn her associate's degree. Ashley Herman-Hildo. Our next senior tonight, number 22, Sunny Kurova. Sunny is with her parents, Dennis Kurova and Ocean's Farm. Sunny plans to go to college for nursing and to continue playing basketball. Sunny Kurova. Our final senior tonight, number 45, Cedar Wiley. Cedar is with her parents, Taylor Price and Sherman Miller. Cedar plans to attend college while furthering her career in basketball. She wants to continue her relationship with her boyfriend Mason Gar and maybe attend the same college. Senior parents, we congratulate you and your daughter and thank you for your many sacrifices to provide your daughter the opportunity to participate in the Highclimber basketball program. Seniors, we thank you for your commitment to Highclimber basketball and your positive representation of Shelton High School, the community of Shelton, and your family. We wish you the best of luck as you move into the next chapter of your life. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in recognizing our 2026 Shelton Highclimbers senior girl basketball players.
Well, there you have it. Ashley Herman-Hildo, Sunny Cordova, and Cedar Wiley, the three seniors on this Lady Highclimber team. Been a lot of fun covering them the last few years. It really is.
It has been.
Yeah.
And to get to know the parents of each of the three, and they have quite an entourage, each of them.
Yeah, you can see it out there. I mean, Cedar has the biggest entourage.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Sunny comes with a lot, too. I mean, they all do, and they're all very connected. They're all very tight, those three ladies, too. They're, yeah. And then some, you know. Anyways, okay, well, that's our senior recognition for tonight. We're going to take another timeout, and Jerry's going to come back, and we'll get you the starting lineups. And, of course, we'll have the tip-off between Tumwater and Shelton in the girls' basketball regular season finale for both teams. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
Hi, I'm Lane Stoney, and I go to Shelton High School here in Shelton. Every day, I see the impact of great teachers and programs funded by our local levy, from art and music to after-school clubs and mental health support. These aren't just extras. It's what helped me succeed here at Shelton, and I'm proud of being a high climber, and I want that success to continue.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
Vape companies have a history of targeting teens. Now that they've been caught red-handed marketing to minors in Washington state and forced to pay millions in a major lawsuit, when it comes to your health, choose what matters. Choose you. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include the Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
And we're back here in a raucous mini dome. Diedrich Allen here, Jerry Apple over there. You're sitting right there. Jerry, you've got the starters. Let's go.
I do. First, for the visiting Tumwater Thunderbirds under Coach Dom Hunter. At one guard, a 5'8 sophomore, number 1, Mason Williams. At one forward, a 5'9 junior, number 3, Andon Damaris. At the other guard, a 5'8 senior, number 5, Claire Bueno. At center, a senior, a 6-footer, number 11, Maya Burke. And rounding out the starting lineup for the T-Birds at forward is a 5'9 freshman, number 24, Malia Edgars. Now for the home team, the Shelton Highclimbers under Coach Chris Swanson. At one guard, a 5'7 sophomore, number 11, Olivia Swanson. At the other guard, a 5'8 senior, number 14, Ashley Herman-Hildo. At one forward, a 5'6 senior, number 22, Sunny Cordova. At the other forward, a 5'8 sophomore, number 23, Janelle Kreis. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Highclimbers. At center, a 5'11 senior, Cedar Wiley.
Yeah, the story on Cedar is she will probably do the tip-off, and they'll figure out how to pull her out real quick because they want to keep her as healthy as possible and help with her recovery after that horrible little ankle injury back against Centralia. Oh, it was 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah, it's been at least 2 weeks,
yeah.
Diedrich. And the good news is we do not think there was any ligaments torn. That's
right.
Good news.
That's good news. She's been doing her physical therapy. When I was talking to the coach, and the coach mentioned it, that she was over there doing some hops up and down on, working that, doing that ankle, making sure everything's good. And physical therapy is very important. And I know this personally, and I have to correct myself. I have not done my physical therapy since my physical therapist said, "Oh, you're done here, but you need to continue to do your exercises," and I have not.
Yeah, I've had 2 knee replacements due to sports probably, and boy, I tell you, the physical therapy, you just got to work hard,
yep.
Continue to work hard.
Yeah, and let me put it this way, as my doctor told me, it's like exercise. You have to commit to it daily. It's like your proper diet. You have to commit to it daily. So, yeah, we have to commit to everything. We as humans kind of fail sometimes.
Would you like me to call you every morning and remind you?
No, that's okay.
Okay.
That's okay, Jerry. I appreciate the offer. All right, we'll be right back with the tip-off between the Tumwater and Shelton on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
I'm Shalisa. I've lived in Shelton for 25 years, and I teach English at Shelton High School. Every day, I see the impact of great teachers and programs funded by our local levy, from art and music to mental health support. These aren't extras. They're what help our kids succeed. I'm proud of our schools, and I want that success to continue. Vote yes for the levy.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
We are back. Starting lineups are being announced here in the building, or about to be announced here in the building. Jerry, you want to run them down one more time for us?
Yes. For Tumwater, Mason Williams, Andon Demiris, Claire Bueno, Maya Burke, and Malia Edgars. That's your starters for Tumwater. And now for the Highclimbers, Olivia Swanson, Ashley Herman-Hildo, Sunny Cordova, Janelle Kreis, and Cedar Wiley. And that's your starters for the Highclimbers.
Oh, a couple of things to point out here. The scoreboard has gone dark for some reason. Somebody must have kicked a cord or something, and I know it's probably the power is unplugged. It looks like the score table is also out. I think somebody unplugged it.
There's a lot of cords underneath that table,
Yeah.
trust me.
Oh, yeah. I know. You know very well, and I'm pretty sure somebody probably unplugged it because the plug is right back there, and they're working on that. You could still continue with your starting lineups, guys, and then work on that. It's all about timing. Yeah. There we go. We got it back. All right.
Good news.
Ooh, give them a hand. Whoever plugged it back in, good for them. All right. Well, we're going to see what kind of cheer erupts when they announce Cedar Wiley here.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, have her back just for a tip-off is good. Well, she may even want to play a little bit longer than that. Coach was asking, he was after our interview saying, don't know how we're going to handle that. Let us do an injury timeout or not. Just we'll have to play it by ear.
Well, remember the idea I gave you that she would stay on one side? By her basket or their basket.
Yeah, but that makes it 5-on-4, and
I know.
And unless you're playing in Aberdeen or with Centralia, I don't think it's going to work very well.
No.
Maybe work for the first 6 points, but after that, no. But it's a good idea.
Yeah.
Shall we explain to everybody what you were talking about? Just put Cedar down on the offensive end under the basket, go 5-on-4 defensively, and then throw the ball to her every time. And she doesn't have to move very much.
Diedrich thought that was a great idea.
Like I said, it would probably work 3 times.
Okay.
Definitely once. But after that, no. So.
Well, they used to do that when they played they had 6 players in girls basketball many, many years ago. 3 on each side.
Yeah, okay. I like to see that to go for some of the smaller schools who can't put enough players on the court. I like to see a half-court 3-on-3.
Yeah.
I mean, it's becoming very popular in a lot of different ways.
It started in Iowa.
Did it really?
Yes.
Well, I like to see that happen in some of the smaller schools, a little 3-on-3.
Yeah.
Half-court. Didn't pose that to Tom Kerr when we were out there at Merriam Knight, but they have 6-man football, so why not? Why not do 3-on-3 basketball? I mean, I don't know. Maybe that'd give North River a chance to get back on the court, because they've had pretty good players. There was a player in North River who played with the boys at one point in time.
North River's had a couple good teams, and they used to, back in the 60s, go to state every year.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, we'll see what happens. We're about ready to do a little girls basketball class 3A. Highclimbers are obviously in their home whites with the red numbers, letters, and stripes. The T-Birds will be in their green uniforms with white letters, numbers, and stripes. Little, looks like a prayer right there, Jerry, at the midcourt, near midcourt for the Highclimbers. And we're picking up some debris on the court. We're ready to get this thing underway. We've got the clock going. Trying to wait for the teams to come out. These different referees from the JV game, I think they are.
Yes, they are.
Okay, so fresh referees, always good to have fresh referees. And I've seen a lot of these guys, and they look like they're a seasoned bunch. We had a good group last night.
Oh, yeah, they were fun, and I know 2 of them real well. And,
I got that when they were saying, hey, there's Jerry, hey.
Yeah. I was hoping he'd come up.
Well, he was too focused on his refereeing. It's interesting. We won't get into what happened last night, to be perfectly honest. It was inappropriate at one point in time. All right. Ready to get this thing underway.
It was fun to be out there, though.
It was. We wish we could do more out in Merriam Knight and Matlock, and we'll see how the Owl girls do in the playoffs, because they're a number 4 seed.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I was looking at the standings. They've moved up to 3, so they may have better matchup. All right, so here's the ball tipped up, and Cedar Wiley will get the ball off the tip, and that'll be Cedar's moment here. So Ashley Borden will come in for Cedar, and now we'll get this thing underway as it looks like the Highclimbers should have the ball.
I think a couple tears came out of
Yeah, it is a little emotional.
It was.
All right. So here we go with some basketball. Olivia Swanson will get it into the front court to Janelle Price. Boy, I'm stuck on the Wiley thing. I don't know why. Here's Janelle on back and forth on the dribble over to Olivia Swanson for 3, and the Highclimbers score first. Here comes Williams with the ball for the T-Birds. Across to the freshman, Eggers. Now back to Williams up top. She's trying to answer for 3. That's off the rim. Rebound goes to Swanson. And here come the Highclimbers up 3. And an accurate pass there picked off by Burke. Burke will bounce it over to Bueno. And now here's Williams with the ball. Up top to Damaris. And now Williams for 3. No. Rebound tapped out of bounds by by Borden. It'll stay with the ladies in green. 3-0 our score here early. 51 seconds gone in the first quarter. Inbounds from the baseline to Williams. Williams for 3. That's off. Rebound Herman Hildo. Ashley had it stolen away by Demarius. Down it goes to Eggers. She missed a shot and the ball went to the baseline. And it'll go over to the Highclimbers. Little player-on-player full court press, it looks like, for the T-Birds. Inbounds goes to Janelle Price. Draws a double team, finds Borden. Borden to Swanson. Olivia crossing midcourt. Down it goes and knocked away. Sunny Cordova came up with it, finds Herman Hildo. She'll go to the bucket. Oh, it popped out. Rebound pulled down by Burke. And tied up. Nope, a foul on the Highclimbers. Looks like it went on Ashley Herman Hildo, if I didn't. Yep, her first. A little 1-2-2 press for the Highclimbers. Ball comes free. Herman Hildo picks it up, finds Kreis. Kreis at the foul line, double team. She'll dribble out of that double team, stays with it. One hands it over to Cordova. Sunny to Herman Hildo, far side of the paint to Janelle. Janelle spins into the hoop, put it up a little too hard. Rebound poked out and free. Ball rolls out and picked up by Burke. Burke will get it to Williams. Williams just went over and back. And no call. Here is Bueno. Tried to lace a pass down low over the head of Burke. And it'll be Highclimber ball.
2 turnovers apiece so far.
6:14 to go, first quarter, 3-0. Shelton with the lead in the ball. Here's the inbound to Kreis. Swanson gets it back. Olivia crosses midcourt. Changes direction. Stops and finds Herman Hildo. High post feed. At the foul line is Kreis, had it poked away and taken by the T-Birds. Here's Bueno knocking it, Sunny Cordova knocked it off of Bueno's body. But they say it went off of Sunny. It stays with the T-Birds in the backcourt. 5:58 to go first quarter. 3-0 is our score here early. Probably move to that and let everybody know what's going on. Oh, they did say it was a turnover. It's a Highclimber ball. And then now it goes over to the T-Birds. Sorry, I misinterpreted that call. Jerry's supposed to keep me on task.
And now you have the turnover.
Okay. Here's Williams in backcourt for the T-Birds. Up the sidelines to Bueno. Bueno down it to the box, and Burke shot off. Rebound pulled down by Christ. Up to Swanson in midcourt. Olivia, center of the court. Swing it over to Cordova. Extra pass to Borden in the corner. She'll get it back to Cordova. Sunny one dribble. Back up top to Swanson. Swanson to Cordova. Down to the baseline. Knocked out of bounds by Bueno. 5.5 minutes to go here. First quarter. And checking into the ball game is Bianca Simmons for the Highclimbers, replacing Sunny Cordova. Sideline in the corner. Lob it in to Janelle Christ. One dribble. Pivots around. Foul called and the bucket. Janelle with her first basket.
Nice post move there by Janelle.
Janelle really knows how to pivot. If young basketball players are watching, just that's a great example of how you can pivot around and still score. Possible three-point play. The foul went on Williams. That's her first team foul on Tumwater. Price's free throw just short. Rebound. Simmons will dribble out and then lose it off her body out of bounds. She kind of stumbled out of the paint. It's Tumwater ball. Reese Brewer checked in the time. Actually, that's not Brewer. Excuse me, that's Eggers. I saw the 4. I thought it was a 14. It's still 24. Here's Williams with the ball, shadowed by 3 Highclimbers. Now Eggers. Nice little move by Damaris, but it took just an extra step, unfortunately. Now comes Reese Brewer for the T-Birds. Looks like Claire Bueno is going to sit down. Inbounds goes to Christ, and she'll tap it to Swanson, and up it goes to Herman Hildo. Ashley to the elbow for a 3 for Swanson. That's nothing but net. Olivia with 2 threes, and it's an 8-0 ball game after, just over 3 minutes. Timeout called by Tumwater. We'll keep it right here. Well, tonight's game is a small sample of what school levies help support. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Vote yes and return your ballot to a ballot drop box before 8 p.m. Tuesday, February 10th, so activities like this can continue. Paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools. Yeah, the ballots need to be dropped off. Don't rely on the post office at this point at all.
You know, I was a club advisor. I was a coach. And I tell you what, the levy is so important to support students. It's so important to vote.
There's just more than athletics.
It's more, yeah.
More than athletics. It's just one example. The band over here is part of it, too.
Yes.
That's just another example. There's so many examples. If you want to know, you contact the school district, and they'll let you know exactly what it's paid for. Here's Williams with the ball for Tumwater coming out of the timeout, crossing midcourt. Splits a double team, drives into the paint. Her runner goes off. Borden with the rebound. She'll get it to Swanson, and here comes Olivia and the Highclimbers. Now to Herman Hildo, top of the key. Over to Simmons, and it's out of bounds. 4:31 to go, first quarter, 8-0 Shelton. Tumwater has the ball. Williams throws it across midcourt to Demarius, now to Williams. Williams into the corner, 3 on the way by Eggers. Is partially blocked, recovered by Janelle Christ. Janelle with that head on a swivel across the midcourt. Going to set the offense from the far side, going to drive to the foul line. Throw it over to Swanson at the elbow outside, back to Christ. Janelle, one dribble, splits a double team, puts it up and in. Janelle with 4 points, and it's a 10-0 run to start the game for the Highclimbers. Here's Brewer in backcourt. Up top to Eggers. Eggers to the foul line, into the paint, stops, goes to the hoop. A little too hard. Rebound, Herman Hildo had it knocked out of her hand. She goes to the floor to get it. And then the timeout call by Chris Swanson. Keeps possession. 3:43 to go here in the first quarter, and a 10-0 run for the Highclimbers to start the ball game. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. So far this season, we have donated $686 to area food banks. We have $102 ready for the Matlock Food Bank after our last couple of broadcasts, including the two last night.
That was a great timeout by Chris Swanson.
Yes. Kept the possession. Highclimbers on a 10-0 run to open the game here. And they're up 10-0. 3:43 to go. Inbounds, in backcourt goes to Janelle Kreis. Janelle will get it up to Borden. Borden kept the possession on the sidelines. Threw it, tried to get it to Simmons, just a little behind her, out of bounds. That was an interesting play by Borden. Right in front of the cheerleader. She kept in bounds, and the ball had actually been tipped by a Tumwater player, and she kept with it and took it.
And she had the right idea of throwing that pass just a little behind the person she was intending to pass to.
It's another turnover for the Highclimbers, but here come the T-Birds. 3.5 minutes to go, first quarter, trailing by 10. Here is Wilson. And a three in the far corner as Bueno returns. Simmons with the rebound. Triple team. She manages to force the pass out. No whistle called. And they're going to knock it out of bounds. Say it went off of the Highclimbers. That'll be Tumwater ball. Brewer will inbounds it as Rosa Leclerc Hernandez steps onto the court for the Highclimbers, replacing Herman Hildo. Inbounds goes in, and a three on the way, and off. Simmons with another rebound. Hands it off to Janelle Kreis, and Janelle is going to bring the ball up. Nope, she's going to Olivia Swanson. Olivia crosses midcourt to the foul line. Tried to get it down to Rosa, picked off by the T-Birds, and now Janelle Kreis knocks it free. But however, Williams, actually, this is actually Bueno. Bueno handed off, and Candace Lee missed the three, and the rebound goes to Bianca Simmons. Here's Olivia Swanson. Draws a double team to Simmons between the circles. Over to Borden, far side. Now to Kreis. Janelle backs out, takes a three with the person in her face. Missed the shot. Rebound knocked out of bounds. That'll stay with the T-Birds. It went off of Candace Lee. Baseline inbounds for Shelton. Left of the backboard. Olivia Swanson will trigger the play. Inbounds goes to Rosa. She put it up just a bit short. Borden saved the ball. It went out of bounds off a T-Bird.
Good hustle by Ashley.
Baseline inbounds again for the Highclimbers. Olivia Swanson doing the honors. Gets it into Janelle Kreis right in front of her now. Up to Borden. Over goes to Simmons. Now a quick pass down to Hernandez. And it's off her foot out the turnover. And here comes Brewer. Brewer up to Bueno. Bueno for three. No. Rebound pulled down by Brewer. Brewer tried to go to the bucket and draws a foul on the Highclimbers. 2:04 to go here first quarter, and it's still 10-0 Shelton. But Reese Brewer has an opportunity to end the drought here at the free throw line. Missed it. Bianca Simmons picked up the personal foul, her second team foul on Shelton. Here's the second free throw by Reese Brewer. Missed them both. Rebound goes to Janelle Kreis. Janelle speeds out of the pack, finds Borden wide open under the bucket. Oh, they're going to do a travel on Ashley Borden. She did kind of make contact with no whistle, and that kind of threw her off her stride.
The Highclimbers have played very well so far. The only problem is they have a lot of turnovers, 10.
1:54 to go and counting on the first quarter clock. Williams crosses midcourt, dribbles to the top. Swing it over near side, and Lee for three. Can it get in there? It does. Candace Lee breaks the drought for the T-Birds, and it's 10-3. 1:40 to go here in the first quarter. Here is Borden. Up to Swanson. Swanson up to Simmons. Simmons goes to the bucket. Puts it up and in. 9-point lead for the Highclimbers now. 1:25 remains in the first quarter. Here's Williams skipping across midcourt to the three-point arc. Hands it off, and this is Wilson. Wilson will get it to Brewer. Brewer to the foul line. Kick it out. Williams for three. That's off. Rebound Swanson for Shelton. Olivia gets it to Borden. Ashley's going to drive baseline. Leave it in the middle for Rosa. It's deflected and taken away by Lee for Tumwater. Here's Williams with the ball. Brewer drives baseline. Kicks it across the baseline over to Bueno. Now to the elbow. And a runner off the glass and in. That was by Cameron Wilson. And it's 12-5. 40 seconds to go in the quarter. Here's Olivia Swanson at midcourt. Started by Williams. High post feed goes to Janelle Kreis. Over to Simmons. Simmons had a lady up off her feet on her back, and Bianca went down hard. Foul called on the T-Birds. That'll go on Candace Lee. Her first, second team foul. Ashley Herman-Hildo replaces Ashley Borden for the Highclimbers. Three come in for the T-Birds. I'll give you that lineup when I get a moment. Does include Damaris. Reagan Cooper's in there as well. And the third substitution, I'm not sure just yet, Jerry. It's that long hair blocking the numbers. I can't keep track of it. Inbounds in the corner to Kreis. Kreis gets it to Simmons. Off her hands, she goes and gets it. Now over to Kreis, working the far side. Shot clock is off. 17 on the game clock. Down it goes to Rosa. Rosa splits a double team. Try to get it to the baseline. Out to Simmons. Now to Herman-Hildo. Down to Swanson. Swanson drives baseline. Pulls up and hits. 8 points for Olivia. And it's a 9-point lead for the Highclimbers, 14-5. And the quarter runs out on the T-Birds, but a big quarter for the Highclimbers, 14-5 after one. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
Waiting for the start of the second quarter. Shelton Highclimbers leading the Tumwater Thunderbirds 14-5, Jerry.
Well, the Shelton Highclimbers are shooting 60% from the field. 60%, 6 out of 10.
Okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's pretty high. T-Birds not so much.
Yeah, that's...
They've only made 2 shots in the first quarter.
But we know what Tumwater is capable of.
Oh, absolutely.
And it was a very good first quarter for the Highclimbers. Their press worked fairly well. Their 2-3 zone, I thought, worked real well.
So the T-Birds will start the second quarter with the ball. This is Wilson with the ball between the circles on the dribble. Bounce it to the baseline and Demarius. She'll dribble around. Nice move. Had it blocked out of bounds. I'm not sure if that was on Rosa or Janelle, but it's
Rosa.
It was on Rosa. Told you she's a force in there. Nobody believes me.
No, she is.
When I talk about Rosa, there's like, well, you know, she needs to work on her hands. There's a steal on the inbounds for Kreis. Kreis gets it to Swanson. Swanson, they're going to wait for numbers. Throws it to Herman-Hildo. Open 3 for Cordova. Nope, she'll give it up down to the box. And Rosa double teamed, and there's going to be a foul. I think it'll go on Reagan Cooper. We'll see.
Sonny had the right idea there, throwing the ball high to Rosa.
I thought she was taking a shot, though. Here's a baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. In it goes, trying to get it to Kreis. Off her hands, picked up by Wilson. Wilson to the hoop, up and in. Cameron with 4 points. It's a 7-point Highclimber lead. They've led by 10.
Yeah, she's 2 for 2 from the field, Wilson is.
Here's Swanson with the ball in backcourt. To Christ, still in backcourt. Janelle crosses midcourt and gets the three-point arc. Over to Herman Hildo. Now to Swanson. Quick pass to Christ. Janelle finds Rosa under the basket. Rosa fouled by Cameron Wilson.
Good passing underneath.
Like I tell you, you get the ball to Rosa, she can score or get fouled every time. Every time. Second team foul on the T-Birds. Rosa Leclerc Hernandez, free throw line. Got the first one, she'll get another one.
Nothing but net.
That's why you have her in there, Jerry. Second free throw, same as the first one. Ashley Borden will come in and replace Rosa. Rosa heads to the bench. So the Highclimbers going a little bit smaller. Leading by 9, 16-7. 7 minutes to go in the half. Here's a three by Demarius that's short. And a rebound under the basket by Eggers and a foul on the Highclimbers on the loose ball. That'll go on Herman Hildo. Ashley picked up her second personal. That's the first team foul on Shelton. Baseline inbounds for the T-Birds. Wilson will try to lob it in, finds Eggers. Eggers in the paint with a jumper. No, rebound goes to Christ. Christ trying to get by Eggers, bounces it up the sidelines to Borden. Borden tripped up and fouled on the far sideline. Got to tell you, the T-Birds swarm to the ball like defense in football, Jerry.
Yeah.
Third team foul called on the T-Birds, and I didn't see who the personal foul was on.
We'll have to wait until Paul puts it up on the scoreboard, huh?
Well, he's got 14 up there. I didn't see it hasn't been posted. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Lob it up to Herman Hildo. Over to Sunny Cordova. She tracks it down and gets it to Herman Hildo. A baseball pass in is taken away by Demarius. Demarius just double dribbled. And here come the T-Birds. Swing it over. Here is Wilson. Wilson tried to get it into the paint in Bueno. Taken away by the Highclimbers. Outlet is knocked out of bounds. The Highclimbers keep possession. 6:22 to go in the half. 16-7 is our score. Highclimbers with the lead and the ball. Bianca Simmons back in the ball game, replacing Ashley Herman Hildo. Inbound, Swanson gets it to Price, and here's Simmons in the front court over to Borden. Borden looking for Price on the side of the paint. Gets it in the middle of the paint, draws a triple team, spins away from it, puts it up, missed it. Rebound pulled down by Wilson, and she's going to run. Bounce it over there to Demarius. Demarius stops and pops just inside the arc, missed it. Rebound goes to Sunny Cordova. And her outlet just a little off, and it's T-Bird ball. Maya Burke returns for Tumwater, replacing Cameron Wilson. Inbounds from the corner on the sidelines. Brewer cross court, it goes to Bueno. Bueno to the foul line. She'll hand it off to Williams, who's returned as well for Tumwater. She'll drive in, take a couple of steps, try to shuffle it in the middle, and a foul called on the Highclimbers. I think it went on Janelle Christ for first. That sends Mason Williams to the free throw line. Missed the first one, she'll get another one. Mason with another free throw coming. Got it. Give her a point. And it's an 8-point Highclimber lead. Here's Janelle Christ, center of the court on the dribble. Had it knocked out of her hands, out of bounds by Reese Brewer. 5:45 to go. First half. Sideline inbounds, foul line extended, near side. Olivia Swanson gets it down to the box, and Janelle Christ draws a crowd, finds Simmons. Simmons off the glass and in.
Nice pass by Janelle Christ.
Bianca with 4 points. 5:35 to go in the half. Here's Brewer at midcourt. And a steal by, if they can get possession, Janelle Christ lobs it up, and here's Swanson in the front court. Lob it down to Borden. Borden takes a bucket, or takes a hit by a couple of T-Birds. I think they'll get a Reese Brewer for that one. We'll see. No, it went on Williams, her second. 14th foul on Tumwater. Does send Ashley Borden to the free throw line. In and out on the first free throw. She'll get another one. Ten-point Highclimber lead, 18-8. Make it 19-8.
And that's the biggest lead of 11 points.
5:19 to go here, first half. Here's Brewer with the ball in backcourt. Highclimber staying with that 1-2-2 zone. Williams will cross midcourt, try to change direction. Back to Brewer on the far side. Calling out the play with 17 on the shot clock. Here's Williams. Into the paint, it goes to Demarius. Trying to make a move, drew a foul on the Highclimbers.
Looks like it's on Sunny Cordova, number 22.
You were right, Jerry. That's Sunny's first, third team foul on the Highclimbers. Does send Andon Demarius to the free throw line. First one's off. She'll get another one. Got that one. Lead is 10 for the Highclimbers, 19-9. Here's Olivia Swanson in backcourt. Gets by the defense, going to turn on the Jets. Going to go to the top of the key, stop at the foul line, and runner goes off. Rebound, Janelle Christ in the crowd, had it stripped, got it back, puts it off the glass and in. Janelle with 6 points. Here's Brewer now with the ball for Tumwater. And a foul on Janelle Christ, I believe. That'll be Janelle's second.
Yep. Yeah, when you reach, you got to reach under.
Inbounds from the sideline goes to Demarius between the circles. Far side now. Bueno. Cross court to Brewer. Brewer to Demarius. Put it on the floor, try to find some space. Steps back to the three-point arc, takes a three, misses it. Rebound goes to Sunny Cordova, but tied up with Burke, and that will go over to the Highclimbers.
So a turnover on the T-Birds.
4:16 to go in the half. 21-9 is our score. 12-point Highclimber lead with the ball. Here's Olivia Swanson. Top of the key. Over to Sunny Cordova. Sunny up top to Swanson again. Back to Cordova, standing on the arc for three. That's short. Rebound goes to Brewer for the T-Birds. She'll hand it off to Demarius. We're under 4 minutes remaining. And here's Bueno. The ball's poked free. That'll be out of bounds off the T-Birds. Highclimber ball. Herman Hilda will check in for Olivia Swanson and the Highclimbers.
Olivia's had a good game.
Here's Janelle Christ on the inbounds. Up it goes to Herman Hilda. Saves it in bounds, and it's going to be picked up by Brewer. Brewer is going to go right to the bucket with a little scoop and score. Reese with her first field goal. And it leaves now 10 for the Highclimbers, 21-11. Here's Borden in backcourt. Now to the other Ashley. Ashley. Herman Hilda had it knocked out of bounds. The Ashleys. The only difference in their
height.
Yeah, well, height and I was talking about their names is the spelling. Here's Herman Hilda pivoting at midcourt up the sidelines. Keeps the possession and a jump ball called. That'll go over to Tumwater.
So a turnover to the Highclimbers.
3:19 to go
From
in
the
the half. And we have the timeout. Yes, we have a timeout as Olivia Swanson returns after a very short rest. And Herman Hilda will sit down. Because it wasn't a timeout, Jerry. I thought it was. Here's Brewer with the ball for Tumwater. Over to Demarius. Back to Brewer. Actually, this is Brewer. Down it goes to Burke. Burke will get it out. Reset and a three on the way and off. Rebound by Simmons and a foul called on the rebound. That'll be the 15th foul on Tumwater.
They'll be shooting two.
Foul went on Malia Eggers, her first. Does send Bianca Simmons to the free throw line. The first free throw drops in for Bianca. She'll get another one. She does have 5 points now. Lead back up to 11. Second one is off. Rebound tracked down by Burke. And Janelle Kreis saves it in bounds after near steal. And the ball pokes free, and Burke comes up with it on her knees. Timeout called by Tumwater. 2:48 to go in the first half. 22-11 is our score. It's a full timeout. We'll step aside. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
And we're back here in the mini dome. 22-11, an 11-point lead for the Highclimbers. Tumwater has the ball coming out of the timeout. Go ahead, Jerry.
The Shelton Highclimber cheerleaders really work hard. Their stunts are great.
And Jerry has nothing else to do, so he watches cheerleaders.
I got to recognize everybody.
Here's Brewer with the ball for the Tumwater T-Birds. Swing it over to Bueno. Top it goes to Eggers. Eggers back to Bueno. Bueno pass is deflected, trying to get it down to Demarius. She has the ball on the baseline. And here is Bueno, bumped out of bounds. I think it'll go on Janelle Kreis.
Ooh.
That'll be 3 on her.
Yeah.
It's the 15th foul on the Highclimbers, which will send Claire Bueno to the free throw line.
I'm sure that Janelle will sit down. Let's see what happens here.
Nobody at the scorer's table as the free throw is off by Bueno. She'll get another one. They're going to keep Janelle in there with 2:31 remaining in the half. Claire Bueno at the free throw line. Second free throw goes in. The 10-point Highclimber lead now, 22-12. Here's Swanson, center of the court. Finds Borden. Borden will get it to Cordova, out of bounds. 2:20 remains.
Yeah, like I said, that's probably the big issue with the Highclimbers right now. They're doing well, like I said. It's the turnovers, 15 turnovers.
Brewer with the ball. Over to Demarius. Up top to Bueno. Now to Brewer. Here's Eggers. Over to Bueno. And miscommunication as Eggers had to track it down. 13 on the shot clock for the T-Birds. Brewer with it. Three-point arc with the dribble. Handed off. 3 on the way by Lee. That's off. Rebound tapped and controlled by the Highclimbers, Bianca Simmons. Now I guess it's a Swanson in the backcourt. Up the court it goes to Cordova. Sonny with the ball, and then one dribble over to Simmons. Simmons puts it on the floor. Finds Swanson to set the offense with 15 on the shot clock. Here is Cordova. One dribble back to Swanson. Looking for Kreis. Gets it to Borden. Borden goes right to the bucket off the glass. No. Rebound tapped and then controlled. by Eggers for Tumwater. Here is Brewer back the other way to Lee. Lee splits the double team, and off the glass right to the lane goes Lee with her second basket of the night. 5 points for her. Here's Cordova, front court. Lobbed it down and knocked out of bounds. I believe that was Bueno. Yeah, it was Bueno going coast to coast there for the defense. Wilson and Cooper check in for the T-Birds. Baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers. Left of the backboard. Swanson gets it into Borden. Borden double teamed. She'll force one up. Doesn't hit a whistle. Rebound pulled down by Cooper. Cooper will bring it up with a minute to go in the half. 14-22 is their score. Shelton with the lead. Tumwater with the ball. Here's Lee. Cross-court pass. Drives baseline. Goes to the bucket. He'll swing it out. And a three on the way and out by Wilson. And then Lee will bounce it off a Highclimber foot out of bounds. A reset of the shot clock with 44.5 seconds remaining in the half. Wilson will trigger the play from the corner. Gets it in to Cooper. High post feed to Eggers. Turns and shoots a jumper at the foul line. No. Rebound Lee up. No. Rebound tapped out. Simmons comes up with it for the Highclimbers. And then she loses the handle out of bounds. It's T-Bird ball. 31.7 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Shot clock reset. Here's a baseline inbounds. Inbounds goes to Lee. Lee splits the double team, puts it up short, got her own rebound, had it blocked by the Highclimbers, taken by Janelle Kreis. Kreis on the run the other way. She's going to try to drive baseline, draws a crowd, hands it off to Simmons with 19. Here's Cordova. Over to Borden, side of the paint to Janelle. Janelle tried to slip in, drew the foul, so Janelle Kreis to the free throw line.
I like what Janelle's doing on defense. She's not using her hands, she's using her body more so she doesn't draw that fourth foul.
Personal foul went on Cameron Wilson. That was the Tumwater T-Birds' fifth team foul. Does send, Janelle Kreis to the free throw line. She's 0 for 1, does have 6 points so far tonight. 14.1 seconds remain here in the first half. Kreis's first free throw is off. She'll get another one. Janelle has another free throw coming as Jaden Smith will get ready to check in. I am assuming for Janelle at this point. Second free throw goes in. Sorry, folks. Here's Wilson. Out it goes to Demarius for three. No. 5 seconds remain. Cordova with the rebound out to Swanson. Swanson mid-court jumper. The buzzer, no. Well, we head to halftime. Shelton 23. Tumwater 14. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
I'm Carrie Davidson, raised right here in Shelton. proud graduate of Shelton High School, school board member, and my 2 daughters go to Shelton High. Our schools gave me my start, and now I'm proud to see how far they've come. Reading scores are up, graduation rates are climbing, and that's because of community support. The levy keeps that progress going. Please vote yes for the levy.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
This presentation on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Well, it's halftime here in the Mini Dome. Halftime score, Shelton 23, Tumwater 14. The Highclimbers did it behind the, let's see here, 8 points from Olivia Swanson, 7 from Janelle Kreis, 5 for Bianca Simmons, 2 points for, that's 2 free throws for Rosa Leclerc Hernandez, a free throw for Ashley Borden. For the T-Birds, their leading scorer was Candace Lee. She has 5, 4 for Cameron Wilson, and a free throw apiece for Mason Williams, Aiden Demarius, and Claire Bueno. Interesting on that fact. Jerry's still working on his statistics. Well, we'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with more statistics from the first half. Shelton 23, Tumwater 14. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Nicotine in vapes can increase feelings of anxiety and depression. Though quitting isn't always easy, it's a great way to care for your mental health. When you're ready to take control of your well-being, choose the Tomorrow Health app. It's free for Washington teens and proven to work. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Hi, I'm Pam Schlotteroff. I've seen firsthand how our schools shape the next generation. In fact, I'm a third-generation high climber. Kids learning real skills, growing in confidence, and giving back to the community. The levy isn't a new tax. It keeps programs going that the state doesn't cover, like safety, athletics, and hands-on learning. Strong schools mean a strong community. Please vote yes on the levy.
Paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
Well, it's halftime here at the Mini Dome. 23-14, Shelton on top of Tumwater in this girls' Evergreen Conference regular season finale. Jerry has some more statistics from the first half.
I do, thank you. Nice job, play-by-play, Diedrich. For the Tumwater T-Birds, they had 9 turnovers. They were 3 for 8 from the foul line for 37.5%. From the field, they were 5 for 26 for 19%. For the Highclimbers, they had 15 turnovers. They were 5 for 9 from the foul line for 55%, and they were 8 for 17 from the field for 47%. The Highclimbers had 19 rebounds compared to 12 for Tumwater. The Highclimbers had 7 assists. Tumwater had 3. Shelton had 4 steals, and Tumwater had 9 steals. For the Highclimbers, their leading rebounder was Janelle Kreis with 6. Simmons had 5. Olivia Swanson had 3. Herman
Hildo.
Ashley Herman Hildo had 2. Sunny Cordova had 2. And Ashley Borden had 1. As far as assists, they had 7. The leading assist person was Olivia Swanson with 3. Janelle Kreis had 2. Herman Hildo had 1. And Chelsea Herman had 1.
That can't be right. That's over just a hair. Oops.
Okay.
Well, that must have been a mistake because I can't.
Okay, for T-Birds, they had 3 assists. 3 girls had 1 assist each. Mason Williams had 1. Claire Bueno had 1. And Reese Brewer had 1. Now, here's an interesting statistic. Tumwater had 9 steals. The leading
ball thief
was Anna Damaris with 2. Reese Brewer had 2. Mason Williams had 1. Claire Bueno had 1. Maya Burke had 1. And Cadence Lee had 1. And Cameron Wilson had 1. So the Highclimbers led in rebounding, 19 to 12. They led in assist, 7 to 3. And the Tumwater T-Birds had the most steals, 9 compared to the Highclimbers, 4. The other thing that's interesting is the Highclimbers were 3 for 5 from three-point land. That's pretty good. Well, you look at Olivia Swanson, she was 2 for 2. And Ashley Borden was 1 for 1 from three-point land. I think that's not right.
No,
that's not right.
Only
that's
have 2 threes for Olivia.
It's 2 for 4. Yeah. I like to correct that. It's 50%, and of course Olivia had both of those 3-pointers. So 2 for 4.
Right.
Thank you.
Yeah. I'm looking for another 3 in here. Did I miss one?
Yeah, no, you did not. You did not.
I know they took a couple, but all right. Is that all you have so far, Jerry?
Well, it's interesting. The Highclimbers played well. Look, they're up by 9. At one time, were they up by 11?
12. They had a 12-point lead.
They had a 12-point lead.
Quarter, yeah.
And so, if you take away some of those, look at what the T-Birds got all those steals.
Right.
That was 9 of those turnovers, of those 15 turnovers created by the Highclimbers. So that's one of the things that the Highclimbers need to work on.
Limit the turnovers a little more. I mean, if they didn't turn the ball over so much, this would be a completely different game.
It sure would.
And the free throw shooting is another thing, especially for Tumwater.
3 for 8 for Tumwater and 5 for 9 for the Highclimbers. And Rosa had 2 for 2 from the foul line.
Yeah, that's her two free throws for her.
Yeah.
So that's pretty. I'm very encouraged by how the Lady Climbers played in the first half. I mean, they opened the game with a 10-0 run, and let's see if they can maintain this momentum.
Well, and that 1-2-2 press works well, but I was really impressed with Olivia Swanson out front on the 1-2-2 zone. She comes out, she's tenacious. She really plays that position well, creates a lot of issues for the Highclimbers.
All right, well, we have a third quarter to get to. They recognize the band members at halftime, the senior band members, so they stopped the halftime clock. We had a little more time. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with the third quarter in just a moment. Shelton leading Tumwater 23-14 at the break. We'll be right back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
When it comes to real estate, experience matters. For over 40 years, the Conklin team at Windermere has been helping Mason County buy and sell homes with care, dedication, and local expertise. We are Jeff, Andy, Shelby, Chrissy, and Laura, your neighbors, climber sponsors, and friends. Thinking about selling or curious what your home is worth, or maybe you're ready to find the perfect spot to call your own. Simply scan the QR code and drop us a line. We'd love the chance to connect and help make your next chapter a great one.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
And we're back here in the Mini Dome. Halftime score, well, we're waiting for the start of third quarter, but halftime score is 23-14 Shelton.
It's great to see the crowd. I mean, the nice crowd tonight. You know, they got the band, we got the senior recognition for the girls basketball team and for the band.
And cheerleaders, we missed the cheerleaders.
Oh.
We had them as well at halftime, so yeah.
Yeah, we got to give them a lot of credit, too. They work hard.
Highclimbers will start the third quarter with the ball with Swanson, Borden, Herman Hildo, Price, and Cordova. The T-Birds are going to counter with Lee, Williams, Bueno, Eggers, and Demarius. Here's Sonny Cordova with the ball on the far side. Herman Hildo now over to Swanson, and Borden has it. Lob it down to the box, and here's Janelle Christ going to work, puts it up. Missed the shot, rebound, Cordova up and in. Sonny with her first points. And it's an 11-point Highclimber lead. Here's Williams skipping across midcourt. Over to Eggers, and now back to Williams. Williams looking for Lee at the high post. Get it over to Bueno. Bueno to Lee in the paint. Turnaround jumper rolls in for Candace Lee. She has 7 points. 25-16 is her score. Olivia Swanson with the ball in backcourt. Gets a screen from Christ up the sidelines to Cordova. Back to Christ. Christ banging bodies. Turnaround, fadeaway, goes in.
Nice pass by Sonny Cordova.
9 points for Janelle. Here is Demarius. Finds the cutter. Stopping in the paint will be Bueno. Missed the shot. Cordova with the rebound. Out it goes to Swanson, and the Highclimbers have possession. There's a loose ball that Cordova saves in bounds to Herman Hildo. Back to Cordova. Cordova still in backcourt and just came up short on that 10 count. Just beat it by half a second.
Yeah.
Or didn't beat it by half a second. Was a half a second late. That's what I'm trying to say. There you go. 6:42 to go, third quarter. 27-16, that's our score. Shelton with the lead, Tumwater with the ball. Here's Williams with it. She's got a little skip to her dribbles, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Here's Bueno with it, high post feed to Eggers. Eggers takes some steps, kick it out. Williams for three. No, rebound. Demarius puts it up and in. 3 points for Andon. Here's Olivia Swanson with the ball. Splits it. A touch, hand check foul by Mason Williams. That's her third. Wow, that was really, really incidental, I think. I don't know. But it occurred right in front of the referee. He has no choice but to call it, doesn't he? Here's an inbounds to Herman Hildo in the front court. Waits for Swanson to get past midcourts. Gets the ball to her. Here's Borden. Borden back to Swanson. Swanson over to Herman Hildo. Now to Cordova, near corner. Down to Janelle Christ. Draws three people. Kick it out to Swanson for three. It's off. Rebound tapped out and controlled by Demarius. Ball up the court and out of bounds. Checking into the ball game for the T-Birds, Reagan Cooper will step on, and Mason Williams will have to sit down with her 3 personal fouls. Here's Olivia Swanson getting it into Janelle Christ in backcourt. Janelle draws a foul. Boy.
On Damaris?
Damaris, yeah, picked up her first. Keep calling her the wrong name, don't I? Adding an E in there for some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I'm getting it out here. Here's Swanson with a pass that's taken away by Eggers. Here's Damaris. Damaris to the foul line, trying to find some holes. Kick it out to Lee. Lee will fake the three, drive to the foul line, kick it to Eggers. Eggers for three. That's in. Malia with her first points. And it's a 6-point Highclimber lead. Here's a steal by Bueno. Bueno to Damaris. Damaris going to drive to the hoop. Drew the foul, missed the shot.
Yeah, it looks like it's on number 11.
Olivia Swanson picked up her first personal. First team foul on Shelton in the third quarter. It does send Andon Damaris to the free throw line. She's 1 for 2 tonight. Missed the first of these two, making it 1 for 3, if I can do the simple math. Second one, around and in. Give her 4 points. And it's a 5-point Highclimber lead, 27-22. Here's Olivia Swanson to Janelle Christ, crossing midcourt. Turned around. And another quick little foul. This one is going to go on Reagan Cooper, her second. Third team foul on the T-Birds here. Bianca Simmons will check in, and sitting down will be Sunny Cordova. Highclimber ball, sideline inbounds. Swanson going to get in the front court to Simmons. Simmons back to Swanson. Swanson to the three-point arc. Over to Simmons. Bianca bounces it down to Janelle Christ. Draws 3 players and a foul. I think this one's going to go on Lee. Nope, it's not. It's going to go on Bueno. Fourth team foul on the T-Birds. 5:05 to go, third quarter. First on Claire, by the way. Baseline inbounds goes to Janelle Christ. Off her hands, out of bounds. Five-point Highclimber lead. Tumwater with the ball. Lee in backcourt. Gets it in to Damaris. Damaris will step across midcourt, bounce it over to Cooper. Cooper finds Bueno. And now gets the ball back. Here is Bueno. One hand across to Lee. Lee, the far corner. Eggers. Eggers for 3. Missed it. Rebound tapped and then taken by Bueno. Bueno was trying to get a pass along the baseline. Picked up by Herman Hildo. Ooh, a collision at midcourt. Oh, boy. I don't know who you call a foul on that. There was one called. I think it's going to go on Ashley Borden. It does. I don't know how you call that, Jerry, to be honest. They both were going for the ball.
Yeah, that's her first.
Yeah. 4:42 to go, third quarter. 5-point Highclimber lead. Tumwater with the ball. Inbounds in the backcourt to Cooper. Cooper swings it over to Bueno. Bueno, one hand to Lee. Kick it out to Damaris. Damaris, one dribble to Bueno. Bueno faked outside and stops. Back to Lee up top. Swing it over to Cooper. Cooper to Eggers in the far corner. She'll fake the three, drive side of the paint, kick it up top. Bueno for three at the top. Off the back of the iron rebound, Janelle Kreis. Here's Olivia Swanson with the ball up top. Drives the foul line, stops, swing it to the baseline. Borden. Borden drives in, puts one up short. Rebound, Damaris. Hand it off to Cooper. Here come the T-Birds with 4 minutes to go, third quarter. 5-point Climber lead, 27-22. Here's Bueno driving baseline. Stops on the box and pops. Missed it. Rebound, Lee in the crowd. Missed the putback and draws the foul on the Highclimbers. So Candace Lee to the free throw line. I think it'll go on Borden. That'll be her second. This will be Candace Lee's first trip to the free throw line tonight. She does have 7 points so far. Trying to cut into this 5-point Highclimber lead. Missed the first one. She'll get another one. Sunny Cordova will step back onto the court for Shelton. Actually, Borden will have to sit down.
Borden picked up 2 quick fouls there.
Wow. Second free throw coming for Lee. Got it. Give her 8 points, and the lead is now 4 for the Highclimbers, 27-23. Here is Janelle Kreis to Olivia Swanson. Back to Kreis. Janelle to the three-point arc. She'll take that three. She'll miss it, but drew the foul. So Janelle to the free throw line for 3 free throws. Is that her first 3 that she's taken, Janelle, Jerry? Is that the first 3 Janelle has attempted?
Yes.
Okay, just wondering.
No, it's a second.
It's a second. Claire Bueno picked up her second personal foul. That is the 5th team foul on the T-Birds here in the third. First free throw by Janelle is off. She'll get 2 more. She's now 1 for 3 at the free throw line. Oh, 1 for 4 at the free throw line. Yeah. Missed that one in the first quarter initially. Second free throw goes in. She'll get 1 more. Leads back up to 5. .342 to go here, third quarter. Second of 3 goes in.
Yeah, nothing but net on both of those.
Full timeout call by Chris Swanson. 3:42 to go, third quarter, 29-23. Tumwater with the lead. I'm sorry, Shelton with the lead. Tumwater will have the ball when we come back. It's Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
Hi, I'm Ty Ramos, Academy Coach at Shelton High School. Our levy helps fund the after-school programs, activities, and internships that keeps kids engaged, confident, and part of a team. I also know how important safe, supported schools are for our kids and families. Supporting our schools supports our kids. Thank you.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
We're back here.
Yeah, next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday is the deadline to get that, get those ballots returned if you haven't already done so. Take it to a ballot drop box. If you can't get to a ballot drop box, get to your post office, ask for a hand stamp.
Yep.
And it'll get counted.
Good advice.
But get the ballot back. That's all we want you to do. Whether you support it or not, get the ballot back. That's your right. Am I right? I'm right. So the T-Birds will have the ball coming out of the timeout after the 2 of 3 free throws from Janelle Kreis. Highclimbers back to the 1-2-2 zone, and Eggers will get the ball in to Bueno in backcourt. Back to Eggers, to Bueno, and Eggers. Cross midcourt it goes, and now here is Damaris. Damaris will hand it to Cooper. And to Bueno, back to Cooper. 10 on the shot clock for the T-Birds. Cooper going to work one-on-one. She'll take a 3 at the elbow. Miss it. Rebound goes to Bueno. Bueno out to Cooper. Back to Bueno for 3. Nope. Rebound, Damaris. Damaris will dribble beyond the three-point arc. Could get down to Eggers on the box. She draws a crowd, puts it up short. Rebound goes to Swanson. And here come the Highclimbers on the run. 3 minutes to go. Third quarter. Olivia to the three-point arc on the near side, up to Herman Hildo, over to Simmons. Cordova wide open on the baseline. Nobody saw her. Here's Swanson near side. Gets it down to Christ inside the paint. Splits the double team right to the hoop and up and in. Janelle with 6 points in the quarter, 13 for the game. 31-23 is the score. 2:33 to go here, third quarter. Here's Cooper in the front court for Tumwater. Down to Eggers. Eggers turnaround jumper. Rounded out. Rebound. Lee had it. Lost it. Janelle Christ pulled it away. Janelle splits the double team in backcourt on the run. She has a 2-on-3. She's going to take it to the hoop, put it up. Missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Bueno. Bueno trying to get by Swanson. Gets it to Cooper back. Oh, ball was partially blocked, but Bueno comes up with it. Over it goes to Lee. Lee for three. Missed it, but a three-point foul called on Sunny Cordova. That's her second. And that'll be the fourth team foul on the Highclimbers. 3 shots coming, 3 free throws coming for Candace Lee, where she's 1 for 2 at the free throw line. Hit the first one. 2 for 3. Now she has 9 points. 2:07 to go, third quarter. 31-24 now for the T-Birds. Highclimbers with the lead. Here's the second of 3. Whoop, that one's off. Ashley Borden will check back in for the Highclimbers. Mason Williams will return for the T-Birds. Cordova and Damaris will sit down respectively. Lee with her third free throw attempt. Got it. Here's Herman Hildo on the sidelines. Lost it in backcourt. It was tipped. She'll save
nice
it
pass.
up to Borden. Borden drives baseline. Lost the handle out of bounds. That'll be a turnover on the Highclimbers. Now they finally put the 25 up.
Uh-oh, we got a bloody nose, looks like. Going to be officials timeout.
Yeah, Borden has to go out. We have another bloody nose, and Cordova returns. 1:55 to go, third quarter. Tumwater with the ball. Here's Williams. And now here's Bueno. Bueno going to drive right to the bucket, put it up and in.
Nice scoop shot, huh?
Claire Bueno with her first field goal. Ball's up to Simmons in the front court for the Highclimbers. She kicks it, and the ball rolls to Cordova. Cordova to Herman Hildo, reset to Swanson. Over to Simmons, back to Swanson, fakes the 3. Gets it down to Janelle, but off her hands, out of bounds. 31-27 is the score.
Yeah, 20th turnover for the Highclimbers.
1:25 to go, third quarter. T-Birds fighting their way back into this ball game. Here's Bueno to the paint, bounce it over. Here's Lee. Lee will get it out to Williams. Williams is going to put it on the floor as well. Spin at the side of the paint. No whistle at any of that. Rebound goes to Simmons. Out to Herman Hildo. Ashley's got a steal there by Williams. It goes in. Mason with the first field goal, and she drew the foul on Herman Hildo. That'll be 3 on Ashley. And the 15th foul, or the 15th foul on the Highclimbers.
So they'll be shooting 2.
Shooting 1. Basket went in.
Oh!
It's a possible 3-point.
Yeah, so it's down to 2 points.
Yeah, the lead is 2 for the Highclimbers, 31-29. 1:02 remains here, third quarter. Williams hit the free throw, gave her a 3-point play, and it's a 1-point Highclimber lead, 31-30. Here's Janelle Christ, gets a bounce pass into Swanson. Swanson lobs it to Herman Hildo. Herman Hildo hits Janelle Christ. Janelle skips along the 3-point arc, steps by the double team, had a ball poked away, and the ball ends up in Herman Hildo's hands. Ashley's going to drive baseline. And timeout called, 30-second timeout called. We will keep it right here. Tonight's game is a small sample of what school levies help support. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Vote yes and return your ballot to a ballot drop box before 8 p.m. Tuesday, February 10th. That's Tuesday, folks.
Yeah.
So activities like this can continue, paid for by the citizens for Shelton schools. 31-30 is our score. Jerry?
Yes. Shelton has 2 timeouts left. The T-Birds have 3 timeouts left.
All right, the Highclimbers have 14 on the shot clock when they return to the floor after the 30-second timeout.
Every time Janelle gets the ball, 3 girls
at
converge
least
on
3,
it.
yeah.
I mean, they are tenacious
Yep.
on their defense.
So it'll be baseline inbounds for the Highclimbers, right at the backboard. Olivia Swanson will inbounds it. Climbers in the 4 corners of the key. Rosa Leclerc Hernandez back at the ball game for Shelton. They're going to shadow Janelle with 2 and then back off. And the inbounds goes to Janelle. Janelle draws a double team. Cross court it goes. Cordova with a long 2. Glass and in. That's 4 points for Sunny. And it's a 3-point Highclimber lead, 33-30. 32 seconds to go here, third quarter. Here's a 3 by Cooper. The short rebound goes to Rosa. Rosa draws 3 players and the ball's free. Jump ball called. That goes over to the T-Birds. Got to help her out, guys.
That was a big basket by Sunny.
It was. Put a little breathing room, but it's a 3-point lead for the Highclimbers, and the T-Birds have the ball back with the baseline inbounds. Cooper into Bueno. Shot in. Bueno has 5 points, and it's a 1-point Highclimber lead. Swanson in back court to Cordova. Just shy of midcourt. She'll get it to Swanson. Swanson with a pass to Janelle Christ. I'm sorry, this is, yes, it is Janelle. Janelle hook it to Bianca. Bianca tries a double team, tried to get a pass across the keys, picked up by Eggers, and we're going to run out on the quarter. 33-32, our score after 3. Shelton with that 1-point lead. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
And we're back here for the fourth quarter play. 1-point lead for the Highclimbers.
We're watching the cheerleaders. We're listening to the band. I'll tell you what, this is why it's so important to vote.
Yeah, the cheerleaders did a great little maneuver. Too bad we didn't have the in sync with each other, little lob up around the neck. It's pretty impressive, and I rarely have time to actually watch them, and that was one of the things I saw.
Yeah.
So the Highclimbers will come out with the ball to start the fourth quarter with Christ, Swanson, Borden, Cordova, and Rosa on the court. Here is Borden on the inbounds to the Cordova, looking for Sunny. Or Sunny's looking for Rosa, excuse me. And here's Borden with the ball now. Over to Swanson, down to Rosa. Rosa drives in, puts it up, missed the shot. Rebound pulled down by Bueno. Bueno to Williams. Williams to top of the key on the dribble to Lee. Lee way outside for 3. No, rebound goes to Borden. She'll get it to Swanson. Swanson dribbles to the three-point arc on the near side, stops, looking for Rosa, finds Janelle. Janelle splits the double team, lost the ball. Foul called on the T-Birds. So the foul went on Reagan Cooper, her third. First team foul does send Janelle Christ to the free throw line. Missed the first one, she'll get another one. So Christ with another attempt here. Got it.
And she's 4 for 8 from the foul line.
And it's a 2-point Highclimber lead, 34-32. Here's a high post feed to Eggers. She'll drive side of the paint, scoop the shot up short. Rebound goes on the ground, picked up by Sunny Cordova. Here's Janelle Kreis at midcourt to the three-point arc. She'll keeps her dribble. She'll leave it out there to Cordova. Take a three. Sunny does miss it. Rebound on the run, Williams. Williams up it goes to Bueno. Bueno can't get to it out of bounds.
12th turnover on the Tumwater T-Birds.
And Reese Brewer, checks back in for the T-Birds. And here is Janelle Kreis with the ball in backcourt for the. Oh my goodness! Oh my goodness! Another hand check foul on Mason Williams. That's 4 on her.
Yeah.
Wow, that is huge. I mean, these referees, especially that one over there, he's calling it really, really tight. Sideline inbounds. Cross court to Rosa from the far sideline in backcourt. Now Swanson gets the ball back. In the front court, going to run the offense, get some screens, stops and pops. Hit, just short rebound. Goes to Brewer. I'm sorry, I was excited. That looked really good. And then a foul on, I believe it's going to be on Janelle Kreis. I think, I don't know. We'll see what they actually say here. No, it went on Olivia Swanson. That'll be her second.
Okay.
6:43 to go in the ball game. A 2-point lead for the Highclimbers. 34-32. Tumwater with the ball. Here's Williams. Mason swinging over to Brewer. Brewer to Lee. Lee inside the paint drives. Scoop shot doesn't fall. Rebound goes to Swanson. Olivia brings the ball up the court and throws it to Sunny Cordova. One dribble over to Borden. Borden drives baseline, stops and pops. Short. Rebound goes to Brewer. Here come the T-Birds, trailing by 2. Brewer on the run on the far sideline. Up top it goes to Eggers. Fakes the 3, drives the foul line, stops and pops. Misses, rebound, goes to Eggers. Eggers with a one-handed shot, no. Got the rebound, goes to Williams, out to Lee. Lee in the near corner for 3, no. Rebound, Brewer lost it, rolls to the far corner, picks it up, drives baseline, swing it over to Lee. Lee fakes the 3 again, drives into the paint. Kick it out to Eggers just inside the arc and takes a shot, no. Rebound picked up by Bueno. Bueno fadeaway block, but a foul called on the shot as Rosa took a shot as well on the rebound.
They got about 5 rebounds there to that little stint.
Foul win on Olivia Swanson of Shelton. Second team foul on the Climbers.
Her third.
I have 2 on her. I have 3. Never mind. I'm looking. I said it.
That's okay.
I'm just right. At the free throw line, Claire Bueno. First one is off. She'll get another one. 5:48 to go in the ball game. 2-point lead for the Highclimbers. Tumwater, Claire Bueno, with their second of 2 free throws, can cut that to 1. Missed the second one. Rebound. Kreis jumped in there, and there's a loose ball foul on the T-Birds. I think it went on Lee. I'm not sure, though. I saw a 5. That's all I saw. Inbounds to Janelle Kreis in backcourt. They still haven't posted it. Come on, Paul.
No, they haven't. No.
I think it went on. It was either Lee or Bueno. I don't know. Here's Swanson. Swanson for 3. It's off the back of the iron. Rebound by Olivia. Here's Borden. One dribble finds Rosa. I'm sorry, it's Cordova. Cordova double team. Ball pokes free. Rebound goes to Eggers, and there's bodies flying everywhere.
Yeah, I think it's going to be called on
Sunny.
Yeah,
on Sunny.
I'm pretty sure that's her third.
It's the third team foul. So 3 team fouls on both teams. 5:24 to go here in the ball game. As Bianca Simmons will check in for Sunny Cordova. 2-point lead for the Highclimbers. Tumwater with the ball. Here's Mason Williams crossing midcourt with the dribble. Stolen away by Olivia Swanson. She's a breakaway. She's going to go one-on-one, puts it up, and it drops in. Olivia with her 10th point. She hasn't scored since the first quarter. Here is a Brewer coming the other way, and a reach-in foul called on Olivia Swanson. That'll be 4 on Olivia.
Yeah.
That'll be the 4th team foul on the Highclimbers. 5:03 remains in the ball game. It's 4-point Highclimber lead, 36-32. Sideline inbounds for the T-Birds. Eggers will trigger the play. Gets it into Brewer. Brewer, over it goes to Bueno. Bueno drives to the foul line and hand it off. Brewer going to run into Simmons. Missed the shot. Rebound went to Rosa. And here's Janelle Christ. Her team up 4. Janelle with the ball to the foul line, over to Swanson. Take a 3 from the elbow. That's off the back of the iron. Swanson with the rebound, right back up. Missed it. Rosa rebound, put back. Yes. Rosa
Big
with 4 points.
All right, Rosa.
38-32 timeout. Tumwater. 4:35. I think it's it's a Shelton timeout. And 4:35 to go in the ball game. We'll step aside. This Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't even turn on the camera and all of that. Boy, we'll be back, Jerry.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th. If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include the Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community.
Must apologize profusely for that last series where the Highclimbers extended their lead to 6 points. I didn't have the camera on. I have to. It's all on me. I pushed the wrong button. But, Rosa Leclerc Hernandez with an offensive rebound putback put the Highclimbers up by 6, 38-32. 4:35 remains in the ball game, and the T-Birds have the ball in their backcourt. Here's Brewer to Williams. Back to Brewer. Steps across midcourt. Over to Damaris, beyond the three-point arc. She'll put it on the floor. And a steal by Swanson. Olivia keeps control, swing it over to Simmons. Simmons, pull-up jumper for her. She missed it. Rebound goes to Lee. Lee's outlet to Williams is deflected, but Williams will pick it up and run. Hand it off to Lee. Lee to the three-point arc, leaving the far corner. Damaris for 3. That's off. Rebound, Bueno. No, it's Eggers out to Williams. Williams to the foul line. Round the paint it goes. Missed the shot, and the rebound goes to Rosa in a crowd. Out to Janelle Christ. Up it goes to Borden. Borden alone to the hoop. Up and in. Ashley Borden with 3 points, and it's a 8-point Highclimber lead, 40-32. Here's Brewer. Brewer to the three-point arc on the far side. Runs over Ashley Borden.
But I think she was moving. She wasn't set.
Yeah, it seems like she was standing there for a long time. And referee's going to come to midcourt, and he holds up Ashley Borden's number. That's 3 on Ashley, if I got that right. That'll be the 15th foul on the Highclimbers, and does send Brewer to the free throw line for a couple free throws. She got the first one. Reese has 3 points. She's 1 for 3 at the free throw line now. Got them both.
Nothing but net on both.
Little full court press, player to player. Here's Janelle Christ with gets the inbounds, lobs it to Borden. Borden will cross midcourt. Throw it down to Bianca Simmons. She'll drive in, put it up, miss the shot. Rebound pulled down by Eggers. Eggers double teamed up the sidelines. It goes to Williams. Williams picks it up. She'll change directions, bump into Borden. Borden's going to be called with a foul. Ashley with her 4th. And 2 shots coming for Mason Williams. 40-34, 3:18 to go in the ball game. Williams with the first free throw in.
Yeah, she's 3 for 4 from the foul line.
5-point Highclimber lead. Got them both. Give her 6 points, and it's a 4-point Highclimber lead. Here's Borden in backcourt. Up the sideline she goes. Up it goes to Rosa. Rosa down to Bianca. Bianca up and in.
Beautiful pass by Rosa.
7 points for Bianca Simmons. and the lead is now 6 for the Highclimbers. 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Ball somehow, no whistle on that one. Here is Eggers going in, takes steps, missed the shot. Borden with the rebound. Spins away from the defense in the backcourt. Stops, throws it over to Janelle Kreis. Janelle crossing midcourt, slowing things down a bit. The Highclimbers have 2:45 to go. Over to Swanson on the far side. Back to Borden. High post feed to Janelle Kreis. Down it goes to Rosa off the glass and in.
Oh, beautiful assist by Janelle Kreis.
6 points for Rosa LeClaire Hernandez. Timeout this time by Tumwater. It's a full 2:33 to go in the ball game. 8-point Highclimber lead. We'll be right back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
When life gets stressful, reaching for a vape might seem like a quick fix. But vaping can actually make feelings of anxiety and depression worse each time you vape. Nicotine tricks your brain into feeling rewarded, and the more you vape, the more nicotine receptors your brain creates. Over time, your body needs more and more nicotine to feel good, and when you can't get enough, you can experience withdrawal symptoms like anxiety, mood swings, and depression. Learn more at chooseuwa.org. Brought to you by Mason County Public Health and Mason County Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
Well, we're back here in the mini dome. 8-point lead for the Highclimbers.
Well, Rosa LeClaire Hernandez has come through with a couple really key baskets here in the fourth quarter.
And don't forget Bianca Simmons with the basket as well.
She's played well.
These are people who are not known for their scoring, and they're coming up big here. Here's the T-Birds with 2.5 minutes remaining. Brewer to Williams. 22 on the shot clock for the T-Birds. Across court goes to Damaris. Damaris going to take a three with Rosa running at her. It's a short rebound, goes to Kreis. Kreis, long baseball pass up to Borden. Borden will take you to the hoop and lay it up and in. Ashley with 5 points, 4 in this quarter. Approaching 2 minutes to go in the game, and it's a 10-point Highclimber lead, 46-36. Up it goes to Eggers. Eggers puts a little partial runner up, missed the shot. Rebound off of Bueno out of bounds. Minute 55 to go. Cameron Wilson will step onto the court for the T-Birds. Swanson will get it into the backcourt to Janelle Kreis. Janelle going to get by the defense. Going to go to the three-point arc near side. Down to Rosa, wide open, up and in. 8 points for Rosa, 6 in the fourth.
Nice assist by Janelle Kreis.
48-36. Here is Brewer going back the other way. Runs over Simmons, missed the shot. Rebound goes to Rosa and tied up. Jump ball called, stays with the T-Birds. 1:31 remains, and it's a 12-point Highclimber lead. Actually, it'll go over to the Highclimbers. It should be T-Bird ball. Big red arrow over there pointing in that direction. Sonny Cordova returns for Bianca. I'm sorry, that's for Rosa. Rosa will sit down. It'll be T-Bird ball. Baseline inbounds right of the backboard. Cooper or Wilson will trigger the play. Into the near corner, Bueno. Bueno lost the handle, dives for it, takes possession, tied up. That will be a traveling call now.
I would have thought so.
I would have too. You got to kind of make a bouncy motion to keep it when you're sliding on the floor. And boy, Claire Bueno took a little burn on her side of her face after that play. It'll be Highclimber ball in the backcourt. 1:26 remains in the ball game. Reagan Cooper will step on. Claire Bueno will sit down. Highclimber ball with 1:26 on the clock and a 12-point lead. Janelle Kreis over to Borden. Borden going to be fouled midcourt by Eggers. Malia's second personal foul. Fourth team foul on Tumwater with 1:20 remaining. It'll be sideline inbounds for the Highclimbers with a minute 20 and a 12-point lead. Olivia Swanson with the ball between the scorer's table and the Climber bench. Inbounds goes to Simmons. Down it goes to Janelle Kreis. He was pressured there and lost the handle. Here's Damaris with the ball in backcourt for the T-Birds. And over it goes to Wilson. Wilson with the ball, dribbles to the foul line, and the elbow takes a shot. Missed it. Simmons with the rebound, and she's fouled by Damaris. That'll be 2 on her, and the 5th team foul on Tumwater. So we'll head to the other end of the mini-dome for 2 free throws. Minute 1 remains. Jerry's giving me this look. I know what you're giving me this look about. Bianca Simmons at the free throw line for a couple of free throws for the Highclimbers. She has 7 points. Make it 8.
2 for 3 from the foul line.
Next free throw for Bianca. Missed it off the back of the iron. Lane violation, I believe. Bianca's going to get another shot at it.
Yeah.
49-36 is our score. Shelton with this 13-point lead with a minute 1 remaining. And Bianca Simmons has another free throw after the lane violation by the T-Birds. Got it. 4 points in the quarter, and it's a 14-point Highclimber lead. Here is Wilson with the ball on the dribble. Over it goes to Brewer. Brewer muscled it away. She goes right down the lane and missed it. Sunny Cordova got the rebound, and she's immediately fouled. That foul will go on Cameron Wilson. Yeah, that'll be 3 on her. Sunny Cordova at the free throw line.
This is her first time to the line.
She has 4 points tonight. Missed the first one. She'll get another one. Ashley Herman-Hilda will step back onto the court for Bianca Simmons. So it's Swanson, Borden, Cordova, Kreis, and Herman-Hilda on the court for Shelton here in the last 49.7 seconds. Here's the second free throw by Cordova. A glass and in. Give her 5 points, and it's 51-36. Oh, going coast to coast, laying it up and in will be Wilson, just 6 points. Here's Borden in backcourt to Swanson, still in backcourt. 33 seconds. The ball goes up to midcourt, and a jump ball called. That'll stay with the Highclimbers. 29.9 seconds remain. Oh, here comes some bench players for the Highclimbers. Addie Guff, Erica Owens, and Jaden Smith. She had a brief moment in the first half as Coach Swanson is going to give some of these younger players some time on the court. Here's a high post feed that goes through the legs of Kreis, and it'll be a jump ball. That'll go over to the T-Birds with 24.1. 51-38, Shelton with the lead, Tumwater with the ball. Here's Wilson, speeding up the court, swinging over near corner. 3 on the way by Damaris, got it. 7 points for Endon. Makes it a 10-point Highclimber lead here with a good screen in the backcourt. That was quite a collision there by Owens. Nice screen, knocked Brewer on her tuchus. And ball was poked out of bounds. Inbounds goes to Jaden Smith, and she'll hold on to it as this clock winds down. Shelton 51, Tumwater 41. Big win here on senior night for the Highclimbers. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th. We are taking our best shot to end hunger in our community. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to end hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
I'm Katie Schrum, raised right here in Shelton, proud graduate of SHS and teacher at the high school. Our schools gave me my start, and now I'm proud to see how far they've come. Reading scores are up, graduation rates are climbing, and that's because of community support. The levy keeps that process going.
Election Day is February 10th, 2026, paid for by the Citizens for Shelton Schools.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at beauty3.org/tips.
When the time comes for the assistance of real estate professionals, look to the team that has been consistently helping people buy and sell real estate for over 40 years in Mason County. Jeff, Andy, Chrissy, Shelby, and Laura from the Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate take great pride in our area and are proud sponsors of our community. If you are interested to know what your property might be worth or want to find just the right spot, scan that QR code and drop us a line. We'd be honored to help.
Well, it's a final here in the mini dome. The Shelton Lady Highclimbers end the season with in the regular season with a 51-41 win over the Tumwater T-Birds. They did it behind Janelle Kreis's 14 points. Olivia Swanson finished with 10, 9 for Bianca Simmons, 8 for Rosa Leclerc Hernandez, 5 for Ashley Borden, 5 for Sunny Cordova. For the T-Birds, their leading scorer was Candace Lee with 10. Aiden Damaris finished with 7, 6 for Mason Williams, 6 for Cameron Wilson, 5 for Claire Bueno, 4 for Reese Brewer, and 3 for Malia Eggers. Jerry's still working on his statistics. Daryl's filling in his boxes. We'll take another timeout. We'll be back. Shelton, the Lady Highclimbers knock off the Lady T-Birds 51-41 in the regular season finale here in the Mini Dome. We'll be back. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
If you're enjoying this broadcast, please give us a like on your favorite social media. Use the handle @MasonWebTV to find us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Blue Sky Social. Subscribe and follow Mason Web TV so you never miss anything. Also, thank our sponsors who are helping make this broadcast possible. They include Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935.
Share HCC love and save. For a limited time, when you refer a friend to Hood Canal Communications, you both get a $50 account credit, and your friend gets free installation. That's right, $50 for you, $50 for them, plus waived install fees. New customer activation required, and some restrictions may apply. Share the love, share the savings, share HCC. Don't wait. Visit hcc.net or call 360-898-2481 today.
We are taking our best shot to end hunger in our community. This basketball season, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC and Hood Canal Communications, are partnering to raise funds to help families keep their pantries stocked. For every free throw and three-pointer made during this game, Mason Web TV and Hood Canal Communications will donate funds to an area food bank. Those funds will then be leveraged into bulk purchases at wholesale prices for more nutritious, high-demand items. So join us as we shoot to end hunger by donating to one of the following food banks.
This time of year, we get some of our coldest temperatures, and unfortunately, that also means some of our highest electric bills. Beauty 3 is here to help with bill assistance programs and tips on saving energy. The colder it is outside, the harder your system works to warm your home. Keep the warm air inside by sealing air leaks with caulking or weather stripping and covering windows with heavy curtains. Get more energy-saving ideas at pud3.org/tips.
Citizens for Shelton Schools are sponsoring tonight's broadcast of Highclimbers basketball on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC. Athletics are just one place your levy dollars go. Keep paying it forward by voting for kids. Return your ballot before February 10th.
Well, it's a final here in the Mini Dome. Dietrich Allen up here. Jerry, what you have here?
Okay, I'm ready.
Go ahead. Go
Thank
with
you.
your stats.
Nice job tonight on the play-by-play, Dietrich. For the T-Birds, they had 16 turnovers. 7 of those were in the second half. They were 11 for 22 from the foul line for 50%. And from the field, they were 13 for 51 for 25%. For the Highclimbers, they had 24 turnovers, 9 in the second half. They were 10 for 18 from the foul line for 55%. From the field, they were 17 for 40 for 42%.
All right, Sherry, I'm sorry. I'll just run through this here. Rebounds. Shelton out-rebounded Tumwater 40-32. Assists 15-7, and well, there was 15 steals by Tumwater compared to 7 for the Highclimbers. For the Highclimbers, they had Janelle Christ with 10 rebounds, so she ends up with a double-double.
Good.
7 for Olivia Swanson on rebounds. For Shelton, let's see here. I got to eliminate some of these boxes. It's really confusing. So Janelle Christ had 7 assists and 2 steals. Swanson ended up with 7 rebounds, 4 assists, and 2 steals. Sunny Cordova, 6 rebounds, an assist, and a steal. Ashley Herman-Hildo, 3 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals. Let's see here. Ashley Borden, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Let's see, I got to get down here to Rosa. Rosa, 4 rebounds and 1 assist. For the T-Birds, leading the way there, let's see here on the rebounds. 6 for Malia Eggers, 5 apiece for Candace Lee and Reese Brewer, as well as Clara Bueno. 4 for Aiden Damaris, that's rebounds. 3 for Maya Burke. On the steals front, boy, they spread it out here. 2 for Bueno, a steal apiece for Williams, Brewer, Lee, Cooper, and Wilson on the assists, leading assists. Aiden Damaris with 3, Williams with 2, and Brewer with 2, as well as Eggers with 2 assists. Go ahead,
Rosa Leclerc Hernandez came through in that second half and scored 3 really nice layups.
Yep,
3 out of 4.
Yep.
I was proud of her. She was 2 for 2 from the foul line. Also, Sunny Cordova hit a very important, I think, 3 in that. I think that was a 3. Did they count that as a 3 or a 2?
Just 2.
They counted it as a 2.
Yeah,
she
Sunny,
must have had her foot over the
I was toting the line. All right. Is that what you have there, Jerry?
That's basically, I want to thank Daryl.
Yeah, Daryl White.
I mean, Daryl, you do a great job, and thank you for all the effort you've made this season for us. And we're not done yet, but anyway, thank you.
Yeah, and Daryl does a yeoman's job when I turn off the camera. He can't see anything, and especially tonight, that was, I didn't even realize I didn't have the camera on, and that was my bad. Everyone bad. That was my bad. I'm sorry about that, but at least you heard the call. For our food bank fundraiser, $29 raised tonight.
And that goes to Matlock.
Yeah, we're going to Matlock Food Bank for the last 4 games.
Yeah.
And that will bring our total to, where's my number? Oh, I got to look at the right sheet. There we go. That's, what did I say, $29 is $131 going to Matlock Food Bank.
Good.
And that brings a good total for the season, but we're not done with the fundraiser either, so there you go.
And I'm looking forward to the 16th, I guess.
Yeah, I need to talk about that, don't I? Put this away. Well, the postseason is on tap for both these teams. The Highclimbers have a Class 3A District 4 play-in or pigtail game on February 16th. Opponent and location are yet to be determined, but it looks like Prairie or Heritage.
Okay.
And those two teams are playing tomorrow night, and I believe the loser gets Shelton. I believe. I'd have to double-check that. The Thunderbirds are headed to the Class 2A District 4 tournament and will host number 3 team from the Greater St. Helens League on Friday the 13th. That opponent appears to be Columbia River, but yet to be determined as they're still playing down there in the Greater St. Helens League. Our next broadcast is yet to be determined, as the brackets, as I mentioned, have not been released, but we do plan to follow the Highclimbers through the postseason now. The rumor is that on the 16th, the girls will play at 3:30. The boys will play at 6:30. We don't know for sure, but it looks like the boys are going to take on Kelso at Kelso, and the girls will start at either Prairie or Heritage. And then I have to see it and take a look at maps, and I have to determine how we're going to do this, if we're going to do this. Yeah. And
we might have to travel in separate cars.
We might have to. My initial plan is to send Jerry to the boys' game at Kelso, and then I do the girls' game, and
then if there's a little bit of
run up and set up and get for the boys' game. But Jerry will be there and have me all ready at least for that stuff. That's the initial plan. It can all change when they actually become official on the schedule. I really do hope that they get that out as soon as possible.
And it was great tonight to see Shelton come back and play so well.
Right. They did.
And they washed their hands of that last game.
Right, of that last game. They did not trail in this ballgame at all. They did not. There wasn't even a tie. I mean, that was they started the game 10-0 run to begin the game. They held Tumwater scoreless for 6.5 minutes.
Yes.
That is huge.
And the final score?
51-41, Jerry. That was, we've had some really good games the last two days.
Oh, yesterday.
Yeah, yesterday, a battle between Marion Knight and Oakville on the girls' side, and the Owls came out on top. Then the boys' side, it went to overtime. The Owls won by a point. And now you look at tonight's game, a 10-point win for the Highclimbers.
Yeah, and the girls from Marion Knight will get to be in the playoffs.
They will be in the playoffs right now. They're scheduled to play at PL on the 13th, I believe.
Okay.
But as I see the standings, even though they play tomorrow night against Taholah, but they looked at the standings, they're sitting in 3rd, not 4th. So that could bring them up in a different matchup.
And maybe a different place then.
And maybe a different place. That hasn't all been decided yet.
Yeah.
But we have to focus on Shelton right now. We know they're playing on the 16th. We just don't know where and when and who.
And we have a guest.
Oh, Paul's up here. Can't hear us anyways. The drums are going pretty loud out here. All right, Jerry, anything else to add?
No. Thank you. It's a good game tonight for the Highclimbers. And it's always a pleasure working with you.
Pleasure working with you, too. By the way, the Shelton boys will play at Tumwater tomorrow night. Tip-off is 7 o'clock in Tumwater. All right, that will do it for us here in the Mini Dome tonight. My thanks, as always, to Jerry Apple and Darrell White for their help with tonight's broadcast. Final score again, Shelton 51, Tumwater 41. We'll talk to you soon. You've been watching High School Sports on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
The following presentation on Mason Web TV powered by...
Boy, I'm doing really bad here on these outros. See if I can get the right one. Stand by.
The preceding presentation on Mason Web TV powered by HCC has been brought to you by Hood Canal Communications, committed to providing quality services that exceed customer expectations in voice, video, data, and customer service, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason County Public Health and Human Services Prevention Education Partners Substance Abuse Prevention Coalition. Mason PUD 3, connecting our community with safe, reliable, economical, and sustainable services 24/7. The Conklin team at Windermere Real Estate. When it comes to real estate, nothing compares to local knowledge. Mason County Public Utility District Number 1, Washington State's first public utility district, proudly serving the Hood Canal in Mason County since 1935. The Port of Shelton, promoting possibilities and providing economic benefit to our community. And Mason Health, united community, empowered people, exceptional health.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.